Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water.
Let's get into it, fam. Let's get into it, man. Of course, I know I got a long story about what's going on, but man, hey, family, listen. I got the write-up together, and I am experimenting with some shit that blew my mind this morning. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it in the script. But I am going to start doing something for those that's on the Telegram group. So what I'm going to do is, because I have 3 scripts popping off at this point in time. I have the script that I do. I have the script that one of my AIs do, and I have a script that my AI agent produces. And I combine all of them to formulate the show. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start making my script available. It's basically, I get it transcribed. So that you could get the fullness. If you like that, if you want, like I said, you want that, go and put that in, put it in Telegram. So that y'all can see the foundation of all the scripts that I'm creating, right? Because like I said, I use a lot of tools, and I just want to show people, stop waiting. Just get out here and create, family. Get out here and create. The information is out here. The technology is out here for us to really be as creative as we want to be. And I know there's goods and bads on all of it, and your choice in many cases is your choice. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going to use the tools, use them to bring out the best you. All right. Now, so let's get into it. I got to pause. Hold on. Want to make sure that you like, subscribe, share the Daily Spark, and most importantly, comment. If you hear something that's fire, right? If you hear something that you agree with, you hear something that you like, type in that Ashe. You know what I'm saying? Throw up those emojis, because the only way we grow is if we grow. And the more you interact with the media, wherever you are, the more eyes get on it. So the only way we grow is what? That's right, if we grow. I'm going to give you a round of applause. Family, go ahead. Absorb your applause. Family, we are on the day of Ujima. I don't know why it feels like a Ujima to me. We are on the day of Ujima during the week of Ujima. And also I want to say, I should have said this on the 13th, but shit, we in Juneteenth season, family. Happy Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? With whatever we're doing with it. Because I understand there's a lot of interlopers on the Juneteenth piece, because we was kind of early in Columbus. I don't really think people really understand how dope Columbus is, man. I mean, it's like Columbus, Ohio. Yes, I said it. Y'all, when you go places, and especially culturally, and you start talking, and people try to let you know what they doing, family, if you from Columbus, stand up, man, because there is very few places that has had the cultural immersion, right? We are on another level. We're on another level. Y'all you can't see the forest for the trees. Many of y'all, we're so into it that we don't see it until you leave. And many of us, because many of us don't really travel, or when we travel, we're trying to get away from this. We don't never expose ourselves to these other places, because you start going to other places and you hear the drums and be like, I'm sorry, it's some good drummers everywhere, but right, you know what I'm saying? You be like, okay. You start hearing the discussions and you be like, okay. And you start hearing some of the philosophies and you be like, what? Okay. All right. Listen, family, I'm trying to tell you, we are steeped in the culture in Columbus. And in fact, many of the leading thinkers in this piece were directly influenced by what was going on here with the African Center for Study and Worship in Columbus, Ohio. That's a sidebar. Now, let me get back to it. This is why Brother Hatem need a script. Put the pistol down, Anime. Put the pistol down. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm going to try to stick to... Nah, I can't stick to this. All right, Anime. All right, Anime. I'm going to try to stick to the script. But family, if you're from Columbus or you have been here and you have experienced the cultural community in Columbus, right? And you agree with me, type in Ashe, right? Type in Ashe. Because I don't think people know what you got. You don't know what you got until it's gone. I done been in, and I know some of y'all gonna bring up New York, right? Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen. I be trying to take y'all serious sometimes. I really, you know what I'm saying? Cause I understand. Cause there's a lot of stuff going on in New York. But it's a lot of flim-flamming. I'm just saying, family, in them big cities, they be flim-flamming, right? And one of the things that we suffer from in the Midwest, and I talk about this often, is what is it called? It's like an imposter syndrome. It's we got low self-esteem as a community. So when we go other places, and because people got big tall skyscrapers or they got 3 million people in a city, we start thinking that they supposedly have a bigger connection with shit. But family, I want y'all to understand that part of the thing that makes Columbus unique is that Columbus is just small enough for the real thinkers to come together. Right? Columbus is just small enough so that you can get caught up in some cultish shit and somebody see you and snap you right up out that shit. Like, hey, not force you out, but make you have to think. When you're around all those people and in a capitalist society, right? Where it's dog eat dog, because the larger an area gets, the more people are concentrated in the area, the more ruthless people become in many cases, because that's what capitalism demands in a small city. And I know y'all don't think Columbus is small, but if you go other places, you really see how spread out, how uncrowded Columbus is. Family. You know, I could be on damn near any side of town of Columbus in 15 minutes. Fuck traffic. You know what I'm saying? I'm just listen. No part of Columbus is out of place within 20 minutes, regardless of what's going on the expressway. Try that in New York. Try that in Atlanta. Try that shit in Chicago. Come on now. There's so many people piled up there that it's easy for people to get in their little pockets. In Columbus, the pockets got to run in together. I mean, hell, even the nation is different here. I'm just saying. I'm talking about the Nation of Islam. Even the Nation of Islam is different here, right? But I'm gonna chill. I'm just letting y'all know. Some of y'all, you might. You know what I'm saying? Many of y'all are going to other places looking for shit that you already got here. Right? But anyway, family, we want to give those that are born on Ujima a round of applause. And we want to give them a double round of applause because for Ujima Day. Hey, family, it's Ujima week and you on Ujima Day. Go. Hey, if you are Ujima, baby, suck up this energy. Suck it up. And really listen in, because this episode, listen, Elder Tony used to always talk about it. He say AI and he say African intelligence. And y'all know Brother Hatem do a direct connection to where we are right now with this technology and African divination. I'll walk you through it. I'll walk you through it. You understand what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I got the TED Talk that walk you through it. It ain't just Brother Hatim. It's the TED Talk. You know what I'm saying? Because Hatim used to throw the cowrie shells. Hatim would get the mental net cards and deal with the divination systems, right? And I'm looking at patterns. And I'm looking, I'm not only am I a myth dude, I ain't gonna say I'm a math dude, but I'm a myth dude, but then I'm able to see patterns. I'm sitting up here like, whoa, hold on. This is a consistent pattern across this whole system. This is why it works. See, I never looked at a divination system and just wanted the mystery. I understood the power of the mystery, but I looked at the divination systems from a different standpoint. There's something here that if I'm able to figure it out, not truly totally understand it, but figure it out, there is a pattern recognition thing going on here. So if I could recognize patterns to have discussions with people here, there are other ways that I could recognize patterns. Hence, we end up with a Nguza Saba narrative map. Family, I'm not playing. I don't play with this. Others is playing with this. I don't play with this. I don't play with the culture. You understand what I'm saying? I experiment. I work. I write. I think. I share. I make mistakes. I sound stupid. I sound confused sometimes. But every now and then I stumble on some goddamn brilliance. Because I ain't scared to make mistakes. I ain't scared to get up on here and stutter. I push through. You understand? And that's going to get into the discussion today. Anime, put the pistol up, baby. Come on. Oh, now she done called the thunder on me. The lightning, the Thunderbird. She tripping. I'm coming. I'm going to do it. But family, I need you to know you are now standing congregation of mighty, the home of the stuff minority, the place of your calling. This is Gye-nyame Journey Media. I'm your host, Brother Hatim. It's Hard with Simba production all day, every day. If you hear something you like, family, please type in Ashe, like, share, subscribe. Most importantly, once again, comment. It's Hard with Simba production all day, every day. You know we striving to blow up those old paradigms because it's the paradigms that's holding us. All right, let's get it. Here we go. The actual haiku for the day. I wrote this one this morning. Problems are data. Solutions are currency. Learn to solve problems. Is that man haikuing? Pull up a chair on the porch, family. Take a slow, deep breath. Drop your shoulders and let's sit with today's medicine. We know today is Ujima. And Ujima, for the uninitiated, means collective worker responsibility. And I want to make sure you're welcome to the Daily Spark. Before we dissect the drought, we have to talk about how we decode it in our modern walk. So now we're talking about a drought. So let me do this before I go any further. The proverb of the day is, the river may dry up, but she keeps her name. This is Nigerian. The river may dry up, but she keeps her name. And also, let me go and arm you with the ancestral algorithm for today. Your problem is my data. My solution is our power. Now, those of you that's been listening, this is a repeat. We got a 70-day cycle going here. Like I told you, we got to repeat. We got to come back. We got to have talking points like our enemies do. Right? But anyway, so now, let me go back into it. Before we dissect the drought, we have to talk about how we decode it. In our modern walk, we often look at advanced computational models and digital systems. But let's trace the roots of these advanced structures back to traditional African culture. When we speak of computation and sorting data, we are talking about African intelligence. Think about our ancient oracle and divination systems, like casting cowrie shells or throwing stones. The ancestral technology was entirely about marking how the patterns land, calculating the coordinates, and extracting the precise data required to guide our people or person out of negativity and into peace, power, and joy. The ancestors left us a diagnostic code designed to shatter the program of individual despair. And listen, your problem is my data. My solution is our power. Once again, your problem is my data. My solution is our power. Now I'm going to say it so you can get it. You must say it with emotional content. It's Bruce Lee. Your problem is my data. I'm listening. Okay. My solution is our power. Now, we also could do it like this. My problem is your data. Your solution is our power. You get it? This is a collective statement. All right, boom, boom, boom. Let's be entirely honest about the modern condition. The dominant empire trains us to see our struggles as strictly private failures. If your business is struggling, if your mind is heavy, or if you can't find peace, the matrix whispers that it's your lone burden to carry. It isolates you, loading your shoulders with calcified buildup of blame, shame, and guilt. This is a calculated program because it isolates. It's because isolated threads do not build pyramids. They burn out. I want y'all to understand that, family. Think about when the lions are hunting. They're not trying to take down the leader of the herd. They're looking for the ones on the fringes, the weakest ones, the ones that are sick. They're trying to isolate. And even if they can't get that one, their goal is to try to isolate an individual from the collective. What we have are ancient hunting techniques that are being used on us in the modern day. I need to keep y'all separated. Human beings are social animals. Human beings travel in tribes, families. We form social units. This is what makes us incredible. This is what gives us and makes us the lead on the planet right now. And I keep trying to stress this, and we still out here trying to do this individual bullshit. When we know it don't work. It don't work. But anyway. Woo. I lost my place, man. I get so hyped about this, man, because it's like we're operating at 10% because we all are burnt out and stressed out because we don't have places in the conscious community of release. See, this is what we don't understand. Churches, temples are places of release. At least for us. In the conscious community, we have no release. We have, and this is one of the reasons I love Simba so much, right? Because in Simba, we have songs. We have rituals where individuals can let go of their burdens, right? We got places where where it's okay to release. And sometimes that releases with tears. Sometimes that releases with a loud shout. And in the conscious community, we have to start developing these places for that. Because if not, we're going to have a bunch of old, angry individuals that's going to be chasing away young people. Ujima is the ultimate antidote to that isolation. It demands that we shift our perspective from narrow capitalistic eye to the sovereign we. We want to be sovereign. We want to talk that sovereignty shit. Sovereignty only happens in we's and in groups, never as individuals. Never as individuals. Your struggle is not a reason for shame. It is simply data. Let me say that again. Somebody type out share if you heard me. Your struggle is not a reason for shame. It is simply data. A set of coordinates for the collective intellect of the tribe to analyze, troubleshoot, and solve. My life is a testament of that. My life is a testament of that. I want you, oh my God. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. A set of coordinates for the collective intellect of the tribe to analyze, troubleshoot, and solve. Our guidance for this walk comes from a heavy, ancient Yoruba proverb. The river may dry up, but she keeps her name. The dry up represents the season of drought, the moments when our physical resources, our energy, or our external institutions seem completely depleted. We look at the block, our bank accounts, or our families, and we see dry ground. The Matrix wants you to believe that because the water has stopped flowing, you have lost your identity. It wants you to accept the labels of depressed, marginalized, or defeated. But the ancestors smile at the illusion of the dry season. The river does not lose her name, her history, or her destiny just because the bed is temporarily dusty. Her name is carved into the earth. The bedrock remains. The channel is already built. The memory of the flow is coded into the earth. It's coded into the very soil, waiting for the rain to return. Your true identity, your royal sovereign name as a warrior and a nation builder is completely imperishable. Even in the dry season, you must remember who you are. To navigate this drought, we must drop the anchor of a via negativa approach. We must become strictly solution focused and train our children to be master problem solvers. Let it be completely clear. We are not training them to solve problems for the mainstream corporate system designed to keep them mentally enslaved and broke. The current institutional school system is going through a massive spiritual and structural drought. The institutional riverbed is dry, and what they call education is often just corporate indoctrination. Like the river, we cannot allow the sacred importance of true education to be lost in their drought. We must execute Ujima, build our own institutions, and take complete ownership of our children's mind. We are severely suffering because we are clinging to the theology, myths, and beliefs of our historical oppressors. We are praying to our enemies' gods and invoking their ancestors, expecting them to save us. If those imported belief systems were going to liberate us, they would have done so centuries ago. It is time to step out of these restrictive, sideline spaces, align with an authentic Afrocentric viewpoint, and tap back into the main line of our ancestral legacy. That line right there, top I say if you know, main line, right? Call them on the main line, tell them what you want. I remember my grandmother used to say, man, them old ladies used to love that song. Tell them what you want. You got to call them up. Tell them what you want. But I'm sorry. I'm getting back on man. I'm sorry. All right. Jobs or hard times are inevitable, but they serve a profound purpose. They expose character. When the water gets low, the illusion evaporates. You quickly realize who is genuinely standing with you. You discover your true tribe, your authentic family, and a deep reality that while blood may be thick, spirit is ultimately thicker than blood. How do we survive the drought and bring back the water? We execute a Jima. We do not sit alone on the dry bank waiting for a savior to dig the well. We stand up together. We say, my brother, your dry well is my data. Let's combine our tools, our creativity, and our faith to clear the blockage in the channel. By practicing the Via Negativa, clearing away the distractions of capitalist greed, individual pride, and illusion of separation, we open a way for collective current. We realize that we are not isolated, lonely drops of water. We are the river itself. Now, to explore the ancestral blueprint and to map your own path to self-mastery, study the foundational text of Gye-nyame Journey, the Warrior's Handbook for Life Journey, and the Player's Pyramid is available on my author page. You can also access these vital tools on my official page. Go to the description. In the description, if you go to the description, you'll find a link to my dot card. Get the information. Family, you get your Nguzo Saba narrative map. It's free. You get your become a supporting member of the Daily Spark. Become a candle lighter. You know what I'm saying? Because we need supporters, so that when it comes time to raise money for things like Simba, I ain't got to ask y'all for so much. We trying to raise $12,000 right now. If I had 1,000 supporters, I'll be asking for 2,000 maybe. You know, hey. You know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to understand. I mean, you can rep your principal. Shirts is in there as well. And also you could join the Telegram group, because I want family. Come over to the Telegram, because on the Telegram, I'm going to start dropping some of the stuff that I do on the side, because I got a lot of notes. But anyway, this is Brother Tim. I want to make sure that you know that I really, really appreciate you taking this 26 minutes to go on this journey with me, because I know the last couple of days, because I've been working, trying to get this agent working. I woke up this morning, that agent had it ready for me. You know what I'm saying? I slept in too. The agent had it. I looked at what it wrote. I said, man, this thing trying to take my job. So I went and sat down and did it how I usually do it and said, okay, boom, boom, boom. Now let's combine them. Let's have a conversation. And hence, we at 7:30 rather than dropping it at 6:30. We at 7:30, running late, right? But family, I want to thank you for tuning in. I want to encourage you. I want to lift you up. And also, family, in August, I got to get the date. I am going to be doing a overall class for the Kemetic New Year. I'm going to be dealing with the Nguzo Saba, how to use Nguzo Saba. And I'm going to have a whole day to run through all this. And I'm going to provide space for us to not only learn about ourselves, but to have a space of release. Damn. Man, Ashe. Family, I ain't give y'all the other. Let me give you the rest of the haikus and I'm done. So we did The Problems Are Data. Here's the other one I wrote. Myths were solutions. Myths were solutions to problems ancestors had. Where are modern myths? Last one. Keep your head lifted regardless of drought in life. Hard times come and go. Family, since we are in a time of trillionaires, we as people need to come together tighter, because the resource pool is shrinking. It was brought to my attention that if you look at Elon, the sucker's wealth, if you look at his wealth, he has more money than 3 billion people on this planet combined. So as the resource pool, because I want you to understand, when he became a trillionaire, several new billionaires were created. They are collecting all these resources. Well, my fault, they're collecting all this money, all these symbolic resources. And we need to collect the real resources. We need to start gathering our human capital, if we got to look at it. We got to start tribing up, family. We got to start working with other tribes. And we have to start building our infrastructure. Right? I mean, I kind of talked about that. But yo, this is Brother High Tim. And you know what that means. You are now listening to Gye-nyame Journey Radio. This is a Heart of a Symbol production. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms.